So hello and welcome back to the Before You Sell training with me, Deborah Gochuku, where I am helping you understand the 5 pillars you must build before you ever think of selling anything. So now we are in module 2 and I want to show you how to use visioning before you sell. How can you use visioning before you sell? Come on. So first of all, what is visioning? I know we all have this idea of what visioning is all about, seeing it in your mind, vision, having a vision for your life and all that. But visioning is not just about having a vision for your life. When it comes to your business, and in fact, for everything you do in your business, you must have a particular vision. That's why they always ask you for a vision statement, right? A vision and a mission statement and all those things they do. So you must have a vision for your business. And that is why you need to use visioning before you sell. So, what is visioning? Visioning is starting with an end in mind. It means you don't just start selling, you don't just develop your product and move into the marketplace to start selling every day without an end in mind. Now, what is an end in mind? An end in mind is what you want to achieve, a goal. The problem with us is that we just go into things without a vision. We don't have an end in mind. We don't develop any sales targets. We don't have anything that will motivate us. No vision, no end in mind. Now, vision is about knowing your numbers. In fact, this is the most interesting part of visioning for me when it comes to selling. Because I discovered that one of the things that can help you with your sales is knowing your numbers. And this is what all booming organizations do. That's why when you're working for a bank, they give you a target, a number. So you must get so amounts, either this amount of money or this number of clients every month before they can say you're successful, before they can pay you. It is about knowing your numbers. Now, when it comes to business and you don't know your numbers, how can you even expect to make it? You don't know your numbers. You must know your numbers. Okay? And you have to develop a system to monitor those numbers. All right? You need to develop a system to monitor those numbers. Don't worry, it may still be sounding a little bit French by now, but I'm going to be showing you exactly how it is done. Okay? So you need to learn how to use visioning. Know your numbers. How many products do you need to sell for you to be successful? How many? How many products do you need to sell? How much are you trying to make from this particular business, from this particular product? Now, when you know these numbers and you have set these numbers as a goal, you visualize these numbers, you set it as a goal, you will now develop a system that should monitor those numbers for you. And then you need to break it down. So let's say you know your numbers. How much do you want to make from this particular product? You know this number. But then you need to know how to break that number down. So let's say I want to make 10 million naira from a particular product. I need to break it down. If I want to make 10 million or 5 million, then I need to break it down to how much I need to make every day, how much I need to make every week, how much I need to make every month. And how long will it even take me to make this 5 million, depending on the things I offer and on the things I sell. Because you're not going to do it by magic, like I told you. It's not a matter of putting on the armor of faith. Your faith without works is dead. So you need to use vision. Now, I'm sure you may not have been doing this. And that is where you get it all wrong. So before you sell, you must know how to do these things. You must know your numbers. And then you have to learn how to put strategies in place to meet your target. The truth is, if you are not visioning, guys, if you are not visioning, you will not even know the kind of strategies that you need to put in place to meet your targets because there's no target. That's the problem. In fact, I want you to ask yourself right now, do you have a target for the product you are selling or for the product you want to launch? Do you have any targets? No, I want you to answer. Do you have any targets? You are just selling. You are just selling. Give us this day our daily bread. I know. But that's not what you should be doing with your business, right? It's not what you should be doing with your business at all. All right? So you need to know these things. And then you need to visualize the end result every day. Remember that what visioning is about is you starting with an end in mind. So when you're starting with an end in mind, it means you know what you are meant to achieve at the end when you are still at the beginning. Now, what this does is that you are able to visualize it every day. So if your target for the day or for every day is to make 5 sales or to make 4 sales or to make 2 sales or to make 10 sales or 16 sales, you will know that all you need today is 16 to be successful. So you can see it, you can dream it, you can live it, you can feel it. When you wake up in the morning, you can tell your husband, honey, it is 5 sales today. 5 and we'll be successful. Or honey, all we need is 15,000 today to come in and we'll be successful. Or honey, what we need is 500,000 naira today and we'll be successful. Or baby, what we need is to speak to 10 clients today, to prospect to 10 clients today, 10 prospects today, right? So that we can be successful. Because if we should prospect to 10, if we should go and propose to 10 prospects today, then if there's a chance of one of them agreeing and we propose to 10 every day for 30 days, that means we're going to propose to 300 clients in total for 30 days. Now, if just 1% of them agree, that should be 3 people. If 10% of them agree, that's 30 people, and that's going to give us so amount of sales. Do you see that that's visioning? You have the end in mind. You are starting every day with an end in mind. Listen, guys, if you want to be successful in life, not just with selling, you must finish something before you start it. Before you start your day, you would have finished it. Like today, before I started today, I knew that by the end of today, I would have finished recording this video for you. It's just one of the things. I've done some things before now, and these were the things I knew that before the end of this day, I should do them. So if you don't have that much self-discipline to put in place so that you can always see the things you ought to do, you can begin your day with the results that you want to have at the end of that day. Now, if you can't do this, sorry, you're going to be finding it difficult, okay? So that's why you need visioning before you sell. Visioning before you sell. So let's take one practical example because I love examples. Let's take a practical example. So the vision for product A, which is my product, of course. I'm the good girl here. Come on, I'm the good girl. I'm the good girl. I have to take the good example. So vision for product A is 1 million naira. Just chicken money, 1 million naira. Be great. Versus the vision for product B, maybe it's not your vision. As far as you're watching this, it's not your own. It's not you. Me and you, both of us were in this vision A person own. So as far as you're watching this, you're not the product B person. It's one guy like that, one guy along the street. His vision for his product is no vision. He rides with the flow. Now I know this is what you have been doing, or this is what you may have been doing. You are riding with the flow. No vision, nothing. All you do is we just go, we make sales, and we thank God. So product A knows his numbers. Now his target is what? 1 million naira. From that one product. He wants to make 1 million naira. Now your numbers can be that you want to make 1 million naira in 1 month, or 1 million naira in 2 months, or 1 million naira in 6 months. Now it depends. That's your target. You need to know your numbers. Those are your numbers. For now, product A knows that for this particular product, he wants to make just 1 million naira, and he knows his numbers. Now he needs to ask himself, how much is my product? So let's say the product for product A is 5,000 naira. So he will write that down. My product is 5,000 naira. And then he will ask himself, how many pieces of this 5,000 naira product do I need to sell for me to get to 1 million naira? Now that's what he's going to do. Now I want you to take out your calculator and calculate with me, okay? All he needs to do is divide 1 million naira by 5,000. And when he does that, remember his product is 5,000 naira. So that means for him to make 1 million, he needs to sell how many? How many did you get? 200. He needs to sell 200 pieces of his products. Only two. Do you see how easy this thing is? He has a 5,000 naira product. His numbers and his target is to make 1 million from that product. He divides that 1 million by 5,000 and discovers that he only needs to sell to 200 people, or he only needs to get 200 people, or 200. He needs to just sell 200 pieces of that product and he'll make 1 million. That's all. So that means when he wakes up every day, he knows that it's 200. He knows that the number is 200. Every day he wakes up, it's just 200. Only 200, and I will make the 1 million. Do you see that? And then he will need to ask himself, How many of these products can I sell in one day? Is it possible to sell 200 copies of my product in one day? He will need to ask himself. That is him knowing his numbers. So if he says, I can sell four products, let's say four. I can sell four in one day. So he knows that he can sell, or he wants to set a target to sell four products in one day. Now calculate with me, please. 4 times 5,000. Remember his product is 5,000, right? 4 times 5,000 will give you how much? That's 20,000. So that means if product A seller can open up his shop or open up his online store or run his advert or anything and target to sell just 4 pieces of his product so that he can be successful and make 20,000 every day. That means he can be successful. So when he wakes up every morning, she tells her husband, honey, it is 4 products today. He tells his wife, baby, it is 4 products that I have to sell today. Just 20,000 to sell today. That's all. Only. And I said, oh, just 4? That means we can do it. We can do it. And then he will not need to ask himself, if I need to sell 4, if it is 4 that I can sell every day, how long will it take me to make this 1 million? So what he will do is simple. He's going to divide 1 million. I want you to take out your calculator, please. And divide 1 million by that 20,000 he'll be making every day. Remember, if he sells 4, average of 4 every day, he will make 20,000 every day. And when he makes 20,000 every day, how many days will it not take him to make 1 million? Divide 1 million by 20,000. You will get how many days? 50 days. How many did you get, please? I hope you got 50. Now that means he needs only 50 days to make 1 million. Now, do you know what I would do? All of this will help Mr. A to have clarity. It helps Mr. A to have clarity. So Mr. A knows that every day I need to sell just 4. And if I can consistently sell an average of 4 every day, I can sell more. But I must make sure that I sell an average of 4. And in a week, I must make sure I sell an average of 4 times 7 days. He knows exactly what his product is to give to him. So even when he's praying in church and the pastor says, lift up your hands and proclaim what you want the Lord to do for you, he is saying, oh God, you're going to give me 20,000 naira every day from my product A, every day for the next 50 days. Lord, that is all I ask of you. Amen. Why you? Mr. B that is selling, you have been selling every day. The only thing you go and you say, give me sales, give me sales. And maybe you're praying, you're shaking your head, you're saying it, you're saying it, you're saying it. You're saying it. You don't have clarity. Make the work easier for God. Tell him what you want. Tell him what you want. Because this is what he wants you to do. This is what he wants you to do. He wants you to be clear. He say, ask and it will be given unto you. Knock and it will be opened unto you. So when you are not asking, you are not receiving. Are you getting me, guys? Are you getting this is mind blowing? Are you getting this? It helps him to plan strategies, guys. When he knows that he needs to sell 4 products every day, he now knows how many people he needs to reach out to be able to sell to 4. Because you can't say you want to sell 4 products and you reach out to only 4 people. What if one does not buy? It's not possible. So he needs to know, how many people do I need to reach out to every day for me to be sure that I can sell 4? Sometimes I sell 5, sometimes I sell 6, sometimes I can sell 3. But any day I sell 3, I'll know that there are some days I have to make up and sell 6 or sell 5 so that I can make up for the day that I sold 3. So he can plan strategies. Any day he comes back home and he wants to sleep and he remembers that today he sold only 3 copies. Tomorrow he'll be thinking of how to sell 5 so that he can make up for the one that he didn't sell that day. Now, are you seeing why your product is not making sense? Why you are selling and you're not making any sense? You're not making it. You don't have a vision. You don't know your strategies. You don't know your numbers. You don't have clarity. Oh. Are you getting this? So, product B. Let's go back to product B. Product B has no vision. So every day he just wakes up and he goes to sell. If he sells 1 product today, he says, that's what we were able to get though. If he sells 10 today, thank God we sold 10. But he will forget that he sold 10 today, and for the next 2 weeks he did not sell anything, or he has been selling one for the next 2 weeks, or he was not even selling anything. He does not know his numbers. So anything to him will be success. He has no plans, no strategies, nothing. And that's basically what most of us have been doing before we sell. We don't have vision, we don't have numbers. So we have nothing to motivate us. Every day you come back home and you can't even give a summary of whether your business was successful that day or not, whether you are making profit or not. Because today you sold two, you say, thank God, we made two, we sold two of our this today. It's well, thank God. That's not it. You have no vision, you have no numbers, you have no plans, you have no strategies, and you are not going to succeed if you continue like this. Okay? Number product B is just you're just flowing with the ride, and that's what most of you do. You just flow with the ride. You just flow with the ride, and that's not how it's done, right? So sometimes when you make five sales, you feel you're so successful. Hey, today I made five sales. Oluwa, lele, la la la. You are like, thank God. But you forgot that after you made five sales today, for the next 3 days, you did not make shishi. You didn't make shishi, or maybe you made one sale, or this and that. You cannot replicate this. So that's the thing, you cannot replicate it. Success will only be happening to you by chance. So when the breeze of luck blows by your side, you may make five sales and you say, thank God. And when the breeze does not blow by, you will not make any sales. You have no numbers to motivate you. You have nothing. So do you see how you've been getting it all wrong? You're going into the game without any numbers to motivate you. Guys, you need your numbers. You need to know your numbers. Nothing motivates you like your numbers. Even if you're into a physical product, if you have numbers and you know, okay, my profit is this. Remember, always calculate with your profit. So I need to produce so amount of my bread or of my cake or of my shoes or my hairs or my slippers. I need to produce this numbers so that I can sell these numbers every month before I can know I'm successful. So if you discover that the first week you did not sell that numbers, it means you need to go back to your drawing board and plan more strategies. Now, the reason why you're going to plan strategies is because you have your numbers. And you know that if you are not able to sell four every day, that there's something wrong. So you need to go and plan. Guys, there's nothing that can motivate you as much as numbers. Okay? Now I just put this one down here. I said you can never make 1 million if you didn't plan to make it. You can't make 10 million if you didn't plan to make it. You can't make 5 naira if you didn't plan to make it. You must always plan. And the way to plan is to vision. You start by visioning. Now, guys, I am giving you too much fire. Go and give me a shout out. Go to social media. Call my name. Tell people that you are taking this program. I want you to tell them that you're watching this video, that you just watched Modo 2 and your brain is on fire. You're beginning to see the things that you've been doing wrong. I want you to know this is just the beginning. We are just in number 2. We're still going to get to the number 3, number 4, number 5. And there is so much value. I want you to go and give me a shout out. Go and call my name. Mismanage me. Finish me. Pepper me. Everything. Go. Or go back to the website where you purchased this from. Go to deborahgochukwu.com/ before you sell and go there and give me a shout out. There's a comment section there that you can just comment with your Facebook profile or anyhow, just comment, tell people, let me know. I'm the one that wants to know. I want to read your comments there. I want you to tell me that you're getting so much value for this, or just come and send me extra cash because I'm about bringing fire to your business. If you can begin to apply all of these things that I have told you, you will see that fire will enter. There will be lots of fire, there will be lots of strategies, and you begin to make more profit. And I know I'm your girl. I know you have to fall in love with you have to fall in love, guys. You have to fall in love. Really. You really have to fall in love. So please give me a shout out and let me know how much value you are getting from this. Okay? I'm not showing you the things that I read somewhere or the things that someone told me. I'm showing you the things that work. The things that work. So I will see you in model 3. But meanwhile, I want to see your comments. I want to see your comments. I want to read your comments. I want to know you're getting so much value from this. I will see you in the next model. I love you. 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 And I love your business too. I want your business to prosper. Honestly, I do.